All right, yogis, welcome to the jungle. I'm Bridget, and I am tremendously grateful to be bringing you this practice from Nosara. I'm in a moment right now of deep reflection and tremendous gratitude. Like I said, the reflection is one of looking at what this season, this last year, has asked of me in order to provide my yoga for you. And it has been a big ask. And I've noticed myself responding to that request, responding to that need, and am just now giving myself permission to really feel what has transpired and what has moved through. And the gratitude lives in how I am meeting you. And so this jungle flow that I'm bringing you today is for you and is filled with gratitude for you, our students, for continuing to practice with us. So know that this is embodying that tremendous gratitude and that deep reflection. And thank you for being here with me. Thank you for showing up and continuing to practice. Today I've got a really sweet offering of fluid movement. So I've got the ocean waves just to my west, and I've got you all here at my south. And I'm right where I need to be to bring the teachings through. So this will be our sweet jungle fluid flow. And we're going to start seated. So get settled in, and we're going to take some time to be quiet, myself included. So in order to set up to do that, let's root down through sitting bones and rise up through the spine to the top of your head. And then everywhere in between the root and the crown, see if it can soften. So there's a vibrance that comes in, and then everything else falls. And so the seat, it's not one that we're trying to create. We're just letting the yoga happen. And so feel into that shape in the way that you make it, creating length and surrendering at the same time. And then let your eyes close. And then let your brain, it doesn't have to shut off, but ask it to pay attention to your breath. Ask for a subtlety to come over the wavelength of thought and a softness to come through with each breath. And right here is where you are. So just breathe here. Breathe here with me. And let's bask in what we're creating. Let's feel the energy of practicing together, wherever it is that we are in our respective places. And let's be. Tune into your breath. Breathe. And as you draw nearer and nearer to your source of self, of innate wisdom, of truth, just remember to be kind and curious with yourself. And with your next in-breath, go ahead and lift your palms to the above and extend upward. And with your out-breath, bring your palms together down to touch your heart center. connect. Draw closer and closer to source with each breath, closer and closer to self, closer and closer to your own divine nature. And maybe arrive together to practice with gratefulness for each other, for ourselves, and for this yoga that unites us and draws us into community. Let's take a clearing breath, a cleansing breath. Inhale through your nose. Open mouth. Let your hands fall. Let your head start to move. Let it drop, let it circle, and let it find the corners of the upper spine. Maybe the eyes are closed if you're enjoying that internal perspective, or maybe you just start to lift the lids and take in your surroundings. So we're going to be moving like water. We're going to be allowing this fluid energy to come through. And so as the head moves, so may the shoulders. And then, the whole spine. Just let some fluidity, some wave-like mobility come in to how you find motion. And there isn't a way to be doing this. There's just your way to be doing this. And so that is my invitation, is to move in your way and to feel all that you can feel. So free flow with the spine, with the shoulders, with the head, with the neck. And then we're going to go ahead and unravel the feet and continue the journey of that fluid mobility now into the lower half. Go ahead and roll out the ankles, the toes, the knees. And then just rock side to side as you plant the soles of your feet down. The knees shapeshift side to side. The palms are rooted for support. And then, the sacrum and the sitting bones get a sweet massage from the earth beneath you. And then as this fluidity warms and even strengthens the pelvic floor, we'll drop into exploring a little wider and a little deeper. So go ahead and let the knees drop over to the left, and then turn your gaze to the right, giving that full twist. And then inhale through the center, drop knees to the right, and turn your gaze in the opposite direction over to the left. Full twist. And just take a few breaths, lubricating the base of the spine and warming up the twist through the belly and the back and the rib cage and the chest. And then the next time we shift knees over to the left, we're going to anchor the left shin bone, the left palm, extend the right leg, and lift the right arm. And then take that fluid motion back through center. Inhale. And then exhale, lift up over on the right side, anchor the right shin bone, extend the left arm. And it's just like that. A few rounds. Move like water. Let there be a cooling element that comes as you find flow, as you find rhythm and beat and energy. Easy breaths. And maybe, just maybe, enjoy the work. Enjoy the way you move. And celebrate the ability that you have to explore motion as practice. We'll come back in as you find a balance. Settle into your sitting bones. Bring the palms of your hands to the tops of your knees and let the spine flow like an ocean's wave. Inhale, break the knees apart. Lift the gaze up. And then exhale, close the knees and round the spine back. Inhale, lift and open, come forward. Exhale and close and round back. Just like that. Find your fluid breath. Bring yourself through with some care. And just pay a little more attention with each moment and each motion that you create. How's it feeling? Is there something that you need? And can you listen to it? Last one. Just like that. Inhale, seated cow. Exhale, seated cat. Right on up and over. When you're ready, into tabletop. And yes, you guessed it, the fluidity continues. Moving the hips around in all the directions that they can go. Moving the spine, the shoulders, the elbows. And just let the breath carry you. And let the breath be what motivates the mobility. Take a cow and a cat, finding some alignment. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, cow pose, lift the head, fan the tail. Exhale, round it out. Flat back to downward facing dog, tuck your toes. Lift your hips to the sky, be kind with the heels, be kind with the knees. So we're not forcing the backs of the legs into submission here. No, we're taking delicate care and time and attention for their process. And just pay attention to that, yeah? What it is to process. What it is to be on a journey. Not necessarily getting there, just being in it. Be soft, be kind, and let the breath show you the way. We're going to flow with the palms rooted and the feet moving. Anchor to the right foot, lift the left leg high to the sky, inhale. And then 1 foot length step forward, set the left foot down, exhale. Anchor to the left foot, lift the right leg high to the sky, inhale. And then 1 foot length step forward, the right foot anchors. Inhale, lift left, breathe out, step forward. Anchor the left, lift the right, breathe in, breathe out, step forward. You find that I'm using my fingertips now. You might do the same. Inhale, lift up. Exhale between the hands. 1 more, the right leg goes high. And a forward fold eventually meets you at the top of your mat. Cradle your elbows, let your head be heavy. Find a gentle sway side to side. Release the arms. Take a flat back. Inhale, neutralize the spine. Extend forward through the crown, back through the sitting bones, back through the sacrum. And then exhale and dissolve. Let's do that with horse lips. Inhale, take a flat back. Exhale, flutter to fold. Take the slowest journey up to rise as possible. Let the arms be long and heavy. Feel the blood pooling in the fingertips. Feel the length of the arms. Feel the strength of the legs and the resilience of the spine, lifting you gently, 1 vertebrae at a time. The heart rises and then lifts the shoulders to the ears. And then exhale, let them fall down and away. Take another shoulder shrug. Inhale, shoulders come up to the earlobes. Exhale, let them drop. One more time. Inhale, shoulders come up. Exhale, they go. Circle sweep the palms to the above. Inhale as you do. Exhale, prayer to heart center. Samasti Tahi. Let's take a cleansing breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now align the skull with the soles of the feet. Anchor to the heels and find the joints stacking up. Knees, hips, shoulders, earlobes, top of the head. And start to move the breath in and out of the nostrils. And find that fluid-like breath, that oceanic breath rolling through the body. And let that be the motion for now. Yeah? Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Letting that weave of breath flow. Belly, ribs, heart. We'll move with that breath in time. Inhale, extend your mountain fingertips to the sky. Exhale, expose the front line to light hips forward, head back. Lengthen up, inhale. Hinge at the hips and bow, fold forward, exhale. Inhale, take a halfway lift. As you exhale, step your left foot back, low lunge. Take a rocking lunge, left knee taps, heart rises. Exhale, round it out. Come back into low lunge. Lift your fingertips to the sky. It's crescent lunge. We're going to find an open twist. Left hand forward, right hand back. Oh, wring out the belly and the back. And then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, high plank. Palms to the earth. Right foot steps back. Plank pose. Starting to build a little heat here. Inhale. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin, or Chaturanga Dandasana. Low cobra or upward facing dog of your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog, please. Rise up to your tippy toes, breathe in. Sink down to your heels, breathe out. It's the left leg high to the sky this time, inhale. As you exhale, low lunge. Rise on up, it's crescent lunge, fingertips high to the sky. We're going to take that same twist, right hand forward, left hand back, but this time we're going to add a little twist to it. So right hand's going to reach up to the top of the mat for balance, or beyond the top of the mat. Lift the right heel and then rotate the heart and lift the left hand to the sky. Revolved half moon. Take a big breath in, and on the out breath, it's forward fold. We're working with that new moon energy as we find the fluidity of our flow. Take a half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Root to rise, circle sweep up, palms to the above. Deepest prayer to the center of who you are. Empty your lungs. Fall to rise, inhale. Hips forward, head back, exhale. Lengthen, rise up. Fold forward and down. Half lift, inhale. Right foot back, low lunge. It's a rocking lunge first. Right knee taps, heart rises. Straighten both legs and bow, exhale. Low lunge to crescent, fingertips rise as you find your alignment. We're coming into that first twist. No balance just yet. Inhale. Exhale, right hand forward. Left hand back, sink into the twist. Inhale, sweep up, crescent lunge. Exhale, step back, high plank pose. Breathe into your strength and into your resilience. Enjoy the shape. Inhale at the top. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin or chaturanga your way. Move like water, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Rise to tippy toes. Sink to your heels. Right leg high, inhale. Right into low lunge. Exhale. Finding your way. Let's lengthen up, crescent. Inhale. Exhale as the twist. Left hand forward. Right hand back. Adding on now is our revolved half moon. Left hand is reaching up towards the top of the mat and beyond. Place it to the earth or to a block. Lift the left foot. Revolve and lift the right shoulder. Right palm high to the sky. Balance. Breathe into the standing leg. Inhale. Exhale. It's forward fold to the top of the mat. Half lift. Inhale. Let it go. Exhale. Root to rise. Inhale up. Prayer hands to heart center. Samasthiti. Fall to rise. Inhale. We'll move a little faster. Exhale. Open wide. Lengthen on the in-breath and fold on the out-breath. Half lift. Inhale. Left foot back. Low lunge. Cow lunge on the inhale. Cat lunge on the exhale. Crescent lunge on the inhale. Twist. Left hand forward. Right hand back. Exhale. Inhale. High crescent. Exhale. Plank pose, please. Breathe in at the top. Through your flow. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Rise to toes. Sink to heels. Left leg high. Sweep to the sun. Low lunge. Find your alignment. Breathe in, crescent. Breathe out, twist. Balance, reach forward. Revolve, lift, half moon. Open, breathe in. Standing forward, fold, breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, let go. Root to rise, inhale. Deepest prayer to the center of your heart. Fall to rise, inhale. Open up, exhale. Rise, breathe in. Fold as you breathe out. Flat back, breathe in. Right foot back, low lunge. Cow lunge, inhale. Cat lunge, exhale. Crescent lunge, inhale. Twist, exhale, right hand forward, left hand back. Inhale, we rise. Exhale to plank. Plant the palms through your flow. Inhale the top. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing urdhva. Adho Mukha Savasana. Rise to toes. Sink to heels. Right leg high. Low lunge. Right to it. Crescent. Inhale. Twist. Left hand forward. Right hand back. Reach forward. Revolved half moon. Balance and open. Inhale. And exhale. Standing forward fold. Flat back. Breathe in. Let it go. Root to rise. Inhale up. Samastitihi. Prayer to heart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward and down. Flat back. High plank. Step or hop it back. Let's pause here in plank, finding that alignment, finding that balance. We'll take a short interlude for some fire, and then we'll cool it back down. Inhale, press into your toes. As you exhale, lower down to hover. And then inhale, press back up. Left side plank. Roll the heart open and extend through your fingertips. Right middle finger to the ceiling, to the sky, to the beyond. Inhale. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, press into your toes. Exhale, lower down, hover. Inhale, press back up. Drop your heels to the right. Roll the left palm open and up. Left middle finger to the sky, to the above. Take a breath in. And then Really high plank, inhale. Through your flow, exhale. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Oh, beautiful effort. Feel your heart beating. And send your heart to your knees, the space in between. Let your head be heavy and ground through your fingertips. And feel something. What is it? Maybe you don't know. Maybe there's not words for it or a description or a title. But maybe you feel something. Rise to your toes. Drop to your knees. Hips to heels. Child's pose. We'll pause in gratitude. Always. Palms come together. Bend at the elbows. Take your thumbs back to the nape of your neck and consider with careful care what this place is for you. And know that in this moment and in many, many moments, that this place of gratitude for me is for you. For your practice and your willingness to continue to show up. For the community that we're creating. And for the efforts that go forth in this teaching to be spread wide to loving hearts like yours. When you're ready to release and let that gratitude come all the way through, we're going to come back into table and circle the hips all the way around the ways that they go. And then we're just going to come into a really sweet pigeon right from tabletop. So we'll start with the right leg, extend, maybe even lift, give a little back bend if you want to bend the knee, and then pull the right knee behind the right wrist. Kick the right foot forward and lengthen the left leg back. Square yourself off here so that the effort of alignment is worthwhile. So hips are forward, shoulders are forward, spine is long. Inhale will lift up, and exhale will flow like water to the earth. Maybe you stack your fists under your face. Perhaps that feels good. Or maybe you have a prop that you want to use, but just make sure that this shape is really kind and that the effort involved is of care. And as the framework of the shape supports you, know that you can release into it. Know that that is what the shapes are for. All of the alignments, all of the practice of making the shapes a certain way are so that you can surrender to them. And in doing so, you really surrender to yourself and to hearing the value of the will of your breath, the will of your life force. When you're ready, letting this pigeon serve its place and time and purpose, slowly walk yourself up and find your palms. We're going to adjust so that the left knee comes back to the mat, the palms anchor, and then we're going to fire hydrant dog the right hip. You like that cue? I do. And then move the knee around in the other way. Fluidity for the hip bone. And let's just take a sweet stretch through the side body, anchor the right foot down, and extend the right arm. Ah, maybe you give a little twist as you plant the palm. It's just something that might feel good. Ooh. And then we're back in table. And let's take a cow and a cat. Inhale, lift, and fan the heart and the tail. And then exhale, ooh, deep arc through the back of the heart. Flat back, left leg extends. Go ahead and take a little back bend if it feels good. Arc through the heart, bend the left knee. And then pull the left knee through and set it behind the left wrist. Orientate the right leg long back behind you. Heel in line with the hip. Shoulders square. Heart open and lifted. And then you take it down when you're ready. Take it down with an exhale. And surrender to the exhale. Maybe all the way to the earth. Or maybe you find an arrangement with your hands that negotiates the height of your forehead. And that's an internal kind of conversation that you'll have. Like, how does this feel? Oh, and is this kinder to myself if I just do this? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, I'm going to do that. I'm going to practice kindness for myself. Or maybe it's kinder for yourself to melt down and there's no tension. It's about your dialogue internally that we're practicing paying attention to. The wisdom of Pigeon. Let it come through. And certainly if this place is serving you for more time, then stay with it. When you're ready for the balance to strike and the body to rise up, let the blood flow. Give a little scooch of the right knee in so that you can anchor to it, and then float the left leg up, over, and around in that direction, and then the other one, whichever direction you went or didn't go. And then we'll just take that side body stretch. It looks like a modified side plank, but really it's just something that might feel good. And then it's one final table for some hip circles. And some curiosity. And then we'll come onto the buns and down to the spine. So let's do that by reaching fingertips forward, anchoring through the soles of the feet with the knees bent, lengthening the spine up. Inhale, and then take this slow, intentional drop of each vertebra to the earth. Feel the spine connect slowly with the ground. Let the arms extend overhead and let the heels drop down to the mat, taking a long body stretch. Let's cross the right foot over the top of the left. Clasp the left hand to the right wrist and take a super soft side bend. A super soft supine side bend. And I won't ask you to say it 16 times fast. Super soft side bend. Super soft supine side bend. Just giggle with me a little bit here. And then unravel that super soft supine side bend. Cross the left over the right, and then use the right hand to clasp the left wrist, and then, you know it, super soft supine side bend to the right. And it's subtle. Ooh, it's a super soft supine subtle side bend. We'll just keep adding on. And then we'll dissolve it. Give a little point and flex of the toes so that the back line can receive a little massage from the earth. Maybe give your face a little rub down, a little massage as well. And then we're dropping into stillness. Dropping into Shavasana. It's just a shape for you to rest in. And so there's nothing that you need to do but be in it. And if there's something that can magnify kindness or gentle demeanor or a kind approach to yourself, then bring it. Bring it on in and feel it rise. That is the intent, that is the purpose of this shape, is to feel what you've done and how it feels. When you're ready, invite a depth of breath in that comes with motion. And may the invitation for motion be sweet and courteous. Wrists, fingers, toes, and ankles, all really slow, very much like water. And lengthen long through your arms. Oof. And then bend your knees. Roll the sacrum and the low back around on the mat for a moment and a breath. And then roll over onto one side. Take a breath and pause in gratitude on the side body. You know why. And then we'll press up. Sweetly. Take your time to come into the seat of yourself. And make yourself comfortable. And then let's just land with hands on body, hand on heart, hand on belly. And we'll feel that rhythm of water-like energy flowing, shifting, adapting, cooling, warming, creating. And close your eyes. Take a breath. And bow your chin into your chest. And thank yourself for practicing. And thank each other for being a part of community, no matter where in the world you are landing currently. And thank this practice for exactly what it is to you. With tremendous gratitude and adoring love, I bow to you. Namaste.